based on the fact that you clicked on this video, you've probably seen Arcane, and you probably really like Vi's character design. And I do too. And one of the things that I love of Vi's character design is not just the fact that she's buff, or that she actually looks like a boxer, or the outfit she wears is just really freaking cool. I love her back tattoos, and I want to have those on my body. Not permanently, but as a shirt. Hey, I'm Caitlin and welcome to KJ Crafts, and today we are doing exactly what I said. I'm going to be attempting to put Vi's whole back tattoo piece onto a hoodie using either some iron-on vinyl or screen printing. Somehow, I'm gonna see if either of those will work. And for this, I have just brought this like 20-something dollar, it was like $18 or something, like sports stretch hoodie from Kmart, because I could have made this myself, but I didn't want to because I don't want to be still working on this when all of my fabric for my next project gets here, which I'm also very excited about. Yeah, so hopefully it's all going to go on this. And I know I've got a lot of work to do, so let's get started. Now, if you know me in real life, you'll know one of the things I am famous for, or not famous, infamous? I don't know. For not being able to do is draw. So what I'm going to be doing instead is tracing over some of the official artwork from screenshots from the show using my trusty dusty little iPad here. I've had for 4 or 5 years now, I can't remember. And attempting to make the designs look convincing. And then scaling all of them so that they fit properly. And then printing them out so I can screen print them or cut them using my Cricut machine. Either way, I'm not sure which one will work best, but I am going to try and figure out the most efficient way to get this done, because this feels deceptively simple and I think there's going to be quite a few hiccups along the way. So without any further ado, let's get started.
So just as I said I was going to do, I started out by tracing over some of the artwork from the show, and there's a couple of reasons why I really love Vi's tattoos, because if you've seen the show, you know that her character isn't really focused on technology and stuff like that. This whole tattoo, or almost all of it, is for Powder, Jinx, her sister, which I think is amazing. There's also Milo and Clagger represented in the little keys, and I just think that that's amazing because she's literally the only reason for her living and trying to make it through prison was literally to get out and see her sister again, which is why she lent so heavily on Caitlin, and then when that fell through, she went and joined an illegal pit fighting ring, or at least I assume it was illegal. Anyway, I just love this show so freaking much, and I love these designs and how much they represent, and it's such a brilliant show. Anyway, after that, I printed out all of the pieces once I tried to scale them and stuck them all together. This was one of the about 6 or 7 drafts I ended up doing. I went through a lot of printer ink doing this, unfortunately, but it was the only way to make sure that all the pieces would fit together and be the correct size. So though it was incredibly time consuming, it took me about 3 days to make sure everything would work and be the correct size, but I'm very happy with how it ended up.
After about 3 or 4 different tries of trying to scale the drawing so it works properly, ta-da! I had to cut all of the pieces, like the arm sleeve is in like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pieces, like the bottom piece isn't on this right now, just so that it would be the correct size for the back of this hoodie. And wow, was it time consuming. Now that I know that this will print at a relatively good size, I think it's actually time to move on to the proper thing, which I'm a little bit scared about. So I've got 3 different options. First option is iron-on vinyl. So I've got this black sports vinyl that will go onto stretchy fabrics, no problems. I used it for my Charlie Morningstar dress that I made for a friend with like the little love heart in the center of it. I have So I know that that will work, and I've got a couple of rolls of that. So hopefully I can just stick this down, take a photo of the mat with my iPad, and then it'll cut it out and I can iron those on. That is the first option. The second option is I have some transfer sheets that you basically put through the printer and is meant to print out the design, and then you can just stick that onto a t-shirt or hoodie in this case. So that's also another option. I also have a screen printing sheet that I got for making a Deadpool costume that never came to life. So I have those three options, and I'm going to do some scale tests with each of them to figure out which one works best. And hopefully one of them works, because otherwise I'm going to be stuck stretching it over an ironing board and painting it on, which I do not want to do. That is a last-ditch effort, and I don't even have fabric paint in black at the moment. So, lots to try. Hopefully it works, and let's get this going. Alrighty, and with that, everything's officially cut out. I'm very excited because that means I can finally put this under the jacket. I'm very, 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 very excited. Okay, so these are for all of the left-hand side, I believe, and these are for the center and the right, so I've sort of half organized them. I do need to just recut this piece because it is a little bit, I think it's too small, it's not sized correctly. But other than that one, I'm pretty sure all of the other pieces work well together, apart from a couple of pieces here and there that I knew weren't like fully connected, which I can just cut out with an X-Acto knife, or that's what I'm hoping anyway. So hopefully I can get these done relatively soon. And by soon, I'm hoping for tonight. So again, I've got this like cool sports athleisure hoodie thingy I got from Arcane. Now I need to resize one of them, get an ironing board, and finish this. I'm very excited. Okay, let's go. I think it looks so cool. Look at it. I didn't do the sleeves because I was fiddling around with them and I didn't like how I'd have to move the fabric to get them to lay how I wanted them. So I just sort of left it as the piece, as a back piece, which I just think looks amazingly cool. Look at it. Okay, I'm very excited. I'm gonna go put this on, and this is the final result.
Thank you guys so much for watching, it means a lot. Please consider liking and subscribing, that would just be fantastic. And I cannot wait to share what I'm working on next with you guys. I hope everyone has a nice, safe day, week, weekend, wherever you guys are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!